of why I'm doing this. And why I think it's a really good thing. I mean, there are so... Hello. Today, we're going to talk about clothes. One of my favorite topics in the world. Here, I think this is better. Anyway, welcome back. Actually, we're not just talking about fashion. We're talking about minimalism. A kind of lifestyle I have lived in and out of. I think there's also a big spectrum of minimalism, so I think it also depends who you ask. I think maybe the average person would already think I am living as a minimalist. For me personally, I feel like I've accumulated a few too many things. I feel exhausted even sharing this, but I plan on going back to like nomad life very soon. And because I'm so exhausted, I need to make sure I carry as little as possible. And so that's what I'm doing today. I have a beautiful list. That's not the list, that's a YouTube video about burnout. I have a beautiful note. So I've started this nice little list that's called My Minimalist Life. Because in the past, like I said, I've gone through many phases of really living out of a suitcase. Oh my God, I would say that's actually more normal for me than anything. But this time, because I've done it so many times, I can do it a bit more strategically, a bit more planned, a bit more intentionally, and organized. So that's what we're doing. Yay, so fun. Excuse you, loud neighbor. So basically this is my laundry. Let's look into my closet. So basically, this is what I have now. Actually, you know what? I lied. I have more. Let me show you. I have these clothes that I am going to keep in storage. So basically, the situation is I'm going to be nomading. I'm going to be a little bit nomad. I'm so tired. I'm going to be a little bit of a nomad hoe. Maybe I was just not supposed to say that. I have been wanting to wear only black for a very, very long time. And I kept like having this like prejudice against it because it felt like I had all these voices that were telling me like that's so pretentious, that's so depressing, that's so, I don't know. I was just like really judging this desire to only wear black. And now that I really want to simplify my life, I have decided to just finally do it. Like I'm just gonna put away everything that's not black and that doesn't feel like really cute. For me at this stage of my life, you know, like I am a part of nature, so I am always changing. And I want to give myself that space to keep evolving. So I'm putting my favorites, like this Saatchi tote bag, Saatchi Gallery London. These pants are actually really cute. I really love them, but again, it just doesn't feel like me right now. And that's all I want to feel like. I want to feel like me. This is helpful. I'm going through a big transition. I'm kind of like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, and I know that many people are. I know many of us are kind of just like running around in life being like, what the fuck am I doing? What is the point of all of this? Why am I so exhausted and tired? And why do I have to be in this system? And like, can I catch a break? I know that I'm not the only one who feels this way. So this is me attempting to feel less of that. What the fuck? And just like, you know, honestly, I just need to feel lighter. And that's why I have this really strong urge to really just leave behind a lot of stuff. And in the meantime, I want to live very simply. I don't want to have more baggage because I have a lot of baggage up here. So I don't want the literal baggage of like carrying around a lot of shit because I have to deal with this baggage. Okay, so moving on. I am removing anything that is not black. I need to quickly tell you the story of this bag This bag I thrifted in 2008 in Zurich in this like converted garage underground thrift store that no longer exists, and I would always find the best things ever, like the most high quality designer things for 5 francs in 2008, before thrifting became cool, when I was looked at strange. And it was kind of like a secret that I was going to these thrift stores because it was just a weird concept back in the day. This bag, oh, I love it so much. It's from Bali. I don't know how to say it, Bali. I'm saying like a Swiss person because it's a Swiss designer. This is pretty much like, I had a couple of other Bali bags, but this is the only one I have left. That's such an iconic bag. I just had a meltdown off camera. I just suddenly felt like this surge, like this wave of like anxiety, of like, I can't do this, I'm too exhausted, I'm like, I don't have anything in me anymore. And then I was like, oh right, I have like a diagnosed burnout. And like this actually kind of goes hand in hand with the whole like minimalism thing. Like I just want to quit my job so badly, but as we know, we have to pay bills. So I have to hold on a little bit longer, even though my health is like deteriorating, but I'm just looking for ways to simplify my life. And basically minimalism is a part of that. It's one of the ways that I'm trying to make my life just less overwhelming and feel more light. So that's why I'm really excited, even though I'm literally having a meltdown. I'm very excited to be doing this. But it's true though. Like I'm really excited to be living very simply, you know, like having the same 15, 20, 25 pieces of clothing. I know exactly what I can wear. Just having as little like mental baggage as possible so that I can actually heal. So yay, a little bit of behind the scenes reality of why I'm doing this and why I think it's a really good thing. I mean, there are so many other reasons why I think minimalism is really key in this day and age, but definitely just I feel like everybody needs to just like simplify their fucking lives to try to be less of a victim in this system of capitalism, consumerism, never enoughness, always more of that bullshit. So yeah, I can add some bullet points as to why I think it's so great and important and liberating to live more mindfully, minimalistically. I genuinely don't see it as a hype thing. I think like when I first heard about it, like maybe 8 years ago, I did like understand the hype, but like being like trying to live that way for so long now, that's kind of my conclusion. Anyway, I got my first delivery. Speaking of consuming less, this is my first ever online secondhand purchase. So normally I don't purchase online. I just don't like to not see something physically before I buy it. It's just a weird concept to me. I want to touch it, I want to feel it, I want to see it. I actually am shocked by how cheap everything was. So I used Vinted and I spent 50 euros in total, and I have to count how many pieces I got from different sellers, all in Germany. But I got so many. So let's do a little unboxing. Yay! Because I was very, very calculated and intentional in the pieces that I needed. So I needed some cardigan stuff that works for different climates, that works for different layerings, different stylings, kind of like a capsule wardrobe thing. I needed a few more of those things. So let's go. Okay. So weird. It smells like someone else's perfume. It smells good. It's just someone else. I feel like a cat. who's like sniffing you after you pet another cat. Oh, it's a lot more like ruffled than I expected. Again, this is why I prefer to actually see something before I buy it. Try it on, smell it. Just kidding. I need to use a mirror. Oh. Okay, it's a lot more feminine than I expected. But, you know, that's what I love about fashion. Everything is context. So, I think depending on what I wear it with, it'll be really cute. I paid €4. Yeah. Basically, I'm realizing that I need to do a bit of sorting. So I need to decide what is definitely coming with me, what is maybe, and then what is waiting.